Hey guys, it's M, and this is just a quick little disclaimer. This is going to be like the last video. This isn't really edited, it's just me talking while sitting in DS2, and all of these points I'm going to be saying, I don't have them scripted or bullet pointed or anything. This is really just pure yap. If you really want to know my full thoughts on DS1, no, it's not a critique, it's a full review, then I recommend you check out this video on screen, but enjoy the video.
I do find it funny. This is kind of a topic I wanted to talk about, but I never really got around to it. I find it super interesting that people, like, just in the average conversation, I feel, don't like DS2 because of a few certain areas, like, you know, Iron Keep and all that. But for me with DS1, the main reason I don't like replaying DS1 is because of the second half. I think the first half of DS1 is amazing. I think the DLC in DS1 is amazing. I think genuinely, I think I said it in the last video, but at DS1, the first half feels super special. Going through this interconnected world, just seeing, absorbing the lore, it feels cool. Seeing these characters, meeting up with them in Firelink, it felt great, you know? And it's something that the other games, even DS2, my beloved, that I glaze allegedly, DS3 just don't or can't have, you know? At least not in the same way. But then you get to DS2 second half and it's like everything kind of falls apart. You get fast travel because you need to at that point. You know, the world is way too big. It would take entirely too long to go from all the sides of the map and back. But then you lose that interconnected, I'm figuring this out and getting all these shortcuts and all that. Like, you lose the adventure aspect just from doing that. And I don't mind being able to fast travel in DS1, like 2 and 3, but 1 had something unique and then you kind of give it up mostly at the second half. And then the areas, oh my god, people talk about enemy gangs in DS2, but I could point to literally any area in the second half of DS1. Like Duke's Archives, I hated it. I hated Duke's Archives so much. I think in one of the parody videos I focused on Duke's Archives. I needed an Iron Keep comparison for the joke, but Duke's Archives in particular made me so angry. It pissed me off so bad seeing those crystal guys hit me like one time for 80% of my health bar. Oh, it was agonizing. It felt like they were literally everywhere and everyone did that much damage. I'm like, damn, really? Sen's Fortress had that bonfire that's like over the lip of the ledge where you wouldn't even normally see it. I don't know how people found that without a guide. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's genuinely crazy to me that that was just right there. What else? New Londo, I hate the ghost. Hey guys, let's make an enemy that can float through walls, attack you through walls, and you can't, by the way. I think it's a cool gimmick at the start, but once you get to the lower half, there were times where they were hitting me and I didn't even know where they were hitting me from. Tomb of the Giants is awful. I'm happy for people who do like Tomb of the Giants, but Tomb of the Giants sucks. It's like a shit version of what Duke's Deer Freya's area mechanic is in DS2. Because in DS2, in Brightstone Seldora, that's what it's called, when you hold the torch, the spiders don't attack you, but you can still see in general, right? But then when you get to Tomb of the Giants, you need the torch to see literally anything, and then you stick in enemies who can kill you extremely fast. Then you have the giant dogs that have like super aggressive movesets. And it's just, I hope you have the sunlight maggot, cause damn, I mean, and even if you can see, I still think the area sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just the insane damage of everything in the area just is corny. Nito? Oh gosh. Yeah, do I even want to talk about the bosses? I hate Nito. I think Nito's awful. I think Nito is genuinely one of the worst bosses. Hey guys, let's make you drop down and then a spike hits you and then people will tell you, well, if you block your feet move far enough that the hitbox misses, that's a bug. We're defending an awful choice with a bug. And then it's like, oh, well, if you have a blessed weapon, something you probably would not have known you needed down here, then you could kill the skeletons for real and then just kill him. And again, I don't think you'd have a reason to know you need a blessed weapon there. But if you do have one, Nito sucks. Nito himself has basically no moveset. He does like 5 things. It's grim. It's genuinely grim. What else can I say about it? The bone wheels. We've all joked about how awful the bone wheels are in DS1. They stuck one in Priscilla's area. They stuck a bone wheel in a hallway. So unless you're at the crossroads of the hallway, if he does that move, you better have a shield or else you're just dead. You've just lost the game. Sucks. It's like there's so many cartoonishly awful decisions at the second half of DS1. that I can't bring myself to play it. I think I beat Dark Souls 1 like 3 times, and I don't really want to play it anymore. I've beat Dark Souls 2 and 3 multiple times, you know? And the funny thing is, I don't even really like DS3 like that. I've brought it up before. I think DS3 is disappointing. It dropped a lot of things that made DS1 and 2 special. But the bosses were fun, right? But DS2's second half bothers me so much that despite the fact I love the first half, I cannot with the second half. I just can't. I love Artorias and Manus too. I love Go. I love Syrian. I think that's her name. Or Kyran or whatever. And I like the lore around all of them. But I can't with the second half, bro. The second you reach Anor Londo, and some people love Anor Londo, this is where, I think I've already said a hot take, but this is where I'm gonna set this shit on fire, right? I hate Anor Londo in DS1. I mean, there's cool stuff in it, sure. But the way that the enemies are positioned, oh my god. Like the Silver Knights gripping the edge of the scaffolding with their toes. I think I made that point in the parody, but it does genuinely annoy me. They're like, yes. And here's the knight stationed on the damn balcony. I'm like, why is he there? I'm like, yes, guard duty on the tippy tip of a window. Like, it's so goofy. Is there anything else about Anor Londo? I don't love O&S. I know I said in one of my videos that they're my second favorite duo fight. I don't know if that's true. At least not anymore. Because I'm really setting the town on fire right now. I think Demon Princess and Sister Freed are significantly better duo fights than O&S. I think O&S is cool because it's in DS1. How do I explain what I just meant by that? In DS1, I think at the time that's a super unique mechanic. I think the only duo fight you fight before that is like Belfry Gargoyles. And I think honestly Bell Gargoyles is a better duo fight than Ornstein and Smo. Ornstein and Smo just have a lot of chances where they get to overlap and you're like, oh my god, are you serious? So there's a lot of time where you're just sitting there waiting for your opening to pop up so you can hit one of them. I don't think they're completely unbearable. I just find them to be a kind of annoying fight. They're not as bad as Throne Watcher and Defender. I hate Throne Watcher and Defender so much. And people go like, oh, the pillars break up aggro. And a fight that I consider better, like Demon Princess or Sister Freed, you don't need those pillars to break up aggro because the bosses are just coded to not overlap like that. So yeah, like I think everything goes downhill after O&S. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think I mentioned Lost Izalith. Beta Chaos is kind of junk, goes without saying. Even if you don't think she's an annoying boss, I just think she's a badly designed boss. Like, you just randomly integrated a parkour boss fight with floors that break and insta-kill you. Like, everything in that area insta-kills you. There's not really a ton of super engaging mechanics to dodge or work around. It sucks. And then you lost Izalith. Oh my gosh. Just lava vomit everywhere. Every boss there kind of sucks, actually. Demon Centipede. Hey guys, if you chop off his arm, you can get this ring, and if you manage to put it on in time, then you can walk around this area and it isn't horrible. Now, if you can't do that, smile. Like, if you can't do that, Gisha's sitting on this one rock with a boss with a super gimmicky hurt box. It's like, bro, they reused the lower dragon half like 10 million times. It really feels like a kid in a game maker system, just copy and pasting the same enemy over and over again. Demon Ruins in general is kind of like that. Like, it's just 8,000 Taurus and Capras, and then you'd fight Asylum Demon again. I find it interesting that people complain about boss reuse in Souls games. I don't personally mind that specifically, but DS1 is the prime example of overdoing it. Like, you fight Asylum 3 separate times, and then you can fight Capra and Taurus like 2 million times. They just sprinkled 1,000 of them in the same area. I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever. What else is there? Gwyn, I think Gwyn sucks. I'm sorry. People go, well, Gwyn is a really interesting fight if you don't parry him to death. But he does so much damage that he can normally 2-tap you. And I wouldn't mind that if his run back wasn't so annoying. His run back is just walking through the kiln and all that shit all over again. Every single time he kills you. I don't want to have to beat him by parrying, but I also have to waste like a minute and a half just getting back to him every time. And then I have to stealth past the stupid Black Knights. I understand why they're there. I just wish they weren't part of the run back. It's like, bro, and boss run backs in DS1, holy. The second half of DS1 mainly. I can't think of that many first half DS1 bosses that piss me off, but the second half, I could pretty much point to any of them. Like, Iron Golem, if you can't find the little bonfire that's on the side that you probably wouldn't look around, and again, I don't know how you'd even see it. That run back is terrible. Nito's run back, didn't love that. And also, again, you have to land and risk getting stabbed every time you land down. Who else is there, bro? I'm struggling to remember the other bosses right now. Seath? Yeah, bro. There's a reason in the parody I played that run back like 5 separate times. It's just you sitting there, let me do-si-do across the way again. I think Elden did it best using the Little Stakes America, but man, DS1 second half just has some brutal runbacks. And again, this isn't scripted, so I can't perfectly counterpoint or like reinforce every single point that I'm saying here. Like, there are more boss runbacks I wish I could bring up, I just don't know them off the top of my head. But yeah, man, Blighttown, I think it's crazy people talk about Black Gulch when Blighttown exists. Like, genuinely. Because it's like the same thing. If you perfectly know how to get down this area, it's not that bad. But if you don't, oh well. Like, it's crazy. I went back to replay DS1, and I got to Blighttown again, and I was like, oh my god. I was losing my damn mind. I was like, bro, I don't know how to get down. I'm getting shot by these little poison guys. Bro, those dudes with the blow darts are so annoying. Oh my god. I'm like, why are y'all here? They hit immediate poison. It's like, bro, I'm already kind of lost. You didn't need to be here. It's something. That's the main reason I could never be like a super big DS1 hit. That entire half blows me. The entire second half of DS1 pisses me off more than anything that any of the other Souls games have done. I understand that's a specific opinion for me. I'm not gonna pull it's objectively true, but I can't. I hate Iron Keep's first half. I hate the swamp in DS3. I don't like some of the bosses in DS3 too. But the second half of DS1 just genuinely blows me for such a consistently long amount of time that I have no will to dive back into it at all. I made sure to have a file on hand at all times of DS1 footage from the last time I played it because I don't want to play it again. That's how bad I do not like that game after the first half. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. But it does what it does. I'm curious to know what other people think about it because I know DS1 is like the beloved one. Like, it and DS3 I think have the most defenders out of the entire trilogy. I like how I'm saying that, like, it basically DS2 has none. But I feel like DS1 specifically is the beloved, the classic, the nostalgic one. I just can't bring myself to get into it like that, or to the extent that other people I've seen have.